Hi everyone, good morning and welcome back to my cozy lifestyle. The first thing I do after coming into the kitchen is making tea. While it boils, I quickly look around and see what needs to be done. Usually, mornings move fast, so I try to start one thing immediately instead of thinking too much. Once the tea is ready, I sit down for a few minutes before starting breakfast. I don't scroll my phone much at this time. I just sit quietly and think about what needs to be cooked and what the rest of the day looks like. These few minutes help me plan everything properly. Today I am making paneer parathas, so I am starting with the stuffing. I am chopping some spring onions first. I like adding them, they give a slight crunch and freshness. Then I chop green chilies and coriander. I usually keep the chilies mild because not everyone at home likes too much spice in the morning. If I am making it only for myself, I definitely add more. I am also crushing some whole coriander seeds. I could use powder, but freshly crushed coriander tastes very different. It gives small bites of flavor inside the paratha instead of blending completely. I don't add too many spices in the paneer parathas. If you add too much, the flavor becomes heavy. Just a few simple ingredients are enough to make it taste balanced. Paneer already has a very soft taste, so I prefer keeping it simple. Over the years, I have noticed that stuffed parathas taste better when the filling isn't overloaded. Earlier, I used to experiment a lot, adding garam masala, red chili powder, sometimes even chaat masala. But slowly, I understood that the basic combination works best for everyday cooking. Also, the texture of the stuffing matters a lot. If the paneer is too dry, the paratha can break while rolling. If it's too moist, it becomes difficult to seal properly. So I always make sure the mixture is soft but not watery. Spring onions help with that because they give a little freshness without releasing too much water. Another thing I have learned is not to prepare the stuffing too early. If it sits for too long, the salt releases moisture and the mixture becomes loose. So, I usually mix everything just before I start rolling. Small things like this make the process much smoother. Now, I'll start stuffing the dough and rolling the parathas. I place the paratha on a hot tawa and let it cook for a few seconds before flipping. One mistake I made earlier was flipping too early. Now I wait until small bubbles appear. That's when I know it's ready to turn. After flipping, I add a little ghee. I don't use too much, just enough to make it crisp and golden. If the flame is too high, the outside becomes brown but the inside stays raw. So I always keep it on medium. As I keep making them, everyone slowly starts coming to the kitchen. Breakfast time is usually the one time in the morning when we all cross paths before the day gets busy. Someone is getting ready for the day, someone is packing their bag, someone is just waking up. For a few minutes, the kitchen becomes the common point. People walk in, take a plate, say something small, and walk out again. I'm still here at the stove, but I can see everyone coming and going. But these small overlaps, these few minutes, that's when we all meet before the day starts. Everyone eats it differently. Some take it with curd, some don't want anything on the side, and some still hold their tea in one hand. So I just serve it the way they like. After cooking for the family every day, you automatically remember who prefers what. By the time everyone starts eating, I am making the next one. I can hear them talking in their room while I flip the paratha. Sometimes they comment from there, make mine a little more crispy and don't put too much butter. And I just respond from the kitchen without even turning around. This back and forth has become part of our mornings. I don't always sit with them from the beginning, but I can still feel that we are together. Once a few are ready and the rush slows down, then I finally join. When the breakfast is done, I don't like leaving the kitchen messy. If I leave it for later, it feels heavier. So I quickly store the leftover dough and stuffing properly. I always transfer the leftover dough into a proper container instead of leaving it in the bowl. It stays softer that way. Then I start clearing the counter. I have realized that half the mess disappears once the countertop is empty. So I don't start washing immediately. First I just reset the space. Spice boxes back to their place, floor container sealed, chopping board washed and kept upright to dry. I gather all the utensils in the sink at once. I prefer washing everything together instead of in parts. It feels faster mentally. Washing dishes right after cooking is something I have trained myself to. Earlier I used to leave them for later, but coming back to dried batter and stuck oil is much harder. So now I finish it in one go. I always wipe the gas stove properly. Even if it looks clean from a distance, oil splashes are usually there. I use a little dish liquid first, then a clean wipe. It doesn't take long, but it makes the whole kitchen feels fresh again. Before I leave the kitchen, I always refill the water bottles for the day. I place them together in a basket so anyone can just pick one and go. It's a small thing, but it avoids interruptions later. So I prefer finishing it in this moment. And once everything is back in place, the kitchen feels settled again. Breakfast is done, the cleaning is done, and the space is ready for the rest of the day. Now I can step out knowing this part is complete. And that's how this morning went. If you enjoy watching simple, real kitchen mornings like this, you can subscribe to the channel. I share these everyday moments from my kitchen every week. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep smiling and bye-bye.